Bergmite and Slugma, which surprisingly, I need both of these shinies to finish their evolution lines. I do have one of each of them. So fingers crossed tonight we can get at least one of them. A little baby gravy slug or the pea-coloured ice block. They both are questionable, but as you can see, we do have the start of the Christmas events. So we have our special Pokestops, snow all over the place, even though it was 41 degrees yesterday in Melbourne. The complete opposite of snow and all that sort of stuff. It was absolutely hell on earth day yesterday. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Wasn't. I mean, it was bad, but at the same time, it was not as bad as it could have been because the sun was sort of behind the clouds for a lot of the day. So if it was the sun out all day as well. And the best thing about it is I didn't have to walk around in it this time because the last couple of absolute horrific days that we've had, of course, they've coincided with an event that we've had in game. So I've had to either walk around in it or sit in the car or something like that. So thankfully we didn't have to do that. So yeah, probably going to be relatively quiet tonight, given that these two Pokemon aren't the greatest thing in the world. But as I said, they are shinies that I need. So fingers crossed we can actually get at least one of them. And hopefully we'll also have a few people rolling in soon, so I'm not just here talking to myself for the whole hour. That would be disappointing. Alright, we'll just leave the charger in the car for now. We're on 73%, so we should be okay. Hopefully. Alright. Yeah, well, I'm putting an incense on today, even though I do need these shinies. Unfortunately, these are both full of shinies, if I'm correct, so having two things spawn. I hope that this isn't going to be a regular thing that Niantic do, because it seems to have happened the last couple of months now, where at least one of the Spotlight Hours has featured multiple multi-mons, which we don't really want multi-mons, because it just makes it more difficult to actually get the shiny that you're hunting, especially if you actually need it. So we will see how we go. Neither of these, I mean, use. What's the other one? Avalanche something. We had it in a raid day. So if actually, let's have a look. Avalog, that's the one we're thinking of. So yeah, we have multiple Hisuian Avalogs. This one was one of the Hisuian ones. We have no regular ones, and I can't recall whether or not it's actually useful for anything. I guess we will have to see. My God, what's going on? Why is it so quiet? Why is everybody not here? Where is everybody? Is YouTube screwed around with the algorithm and everything again, and are people just not getting notifications? Because that would be something that YouTube will do. They've been absolutely shooting the pooch lately when it comes to just things that they're doing in general, like the stream platform. They completely messed that up, and we thought it was a bug to begin with, but it seems like it's just what they wanted to do, change it that you can't schedule mobile streams anymore. Like, you can still schedule them, but then they just don't work the way that they're supposed to work. So it's like, well, that just sort of defeats the whole purpose of scheduling a stream. And then, yeah, lately they have absolutely been bombarding. Like, you guys have probably noticed, being on YouTube these days, you can't watch any video without 7 million ads playing. Which, being a creator, that's good, because that's where revenue and stuff comes from. But at the same time, they've just gone over the top with it. Way too many ads. thankfully live streams aren't too bad, but yeah, watching actual videos. So yeah, there's just been some changes that they've made on the platform which haven't really been for the best, which is a little bit frustrating. Being a creator on the platform, some of them just haven't been geared towards actually making it easier and better for creators. They just seem to have broken stuff rather than actually making things better, which is not what you want. But anyway, I digress. Hopefully, as we go into the new year, they'll fix stuff. We can only hope.
Oh, another one.
But also, is my chat No, I don't know if are you guys like. There's people in here, but I don't know if people are talking just because my chat doesn't seem to be rolling over and doing anything. So, can one of you guys just at least say something so I know that the chat is working? If not, then this could make it very difficult. I don't know what happened then. I turned on my chat for some reason. Why is it taking me to the YouTube app when I open my chat? What is going on? Done. I turned the chat off, and I'm assuming that you guys are actually talking, but they're what I was just talking about. What have they done? Why can't I see my chat? I don't really want to close the stream, because if I close the stream down, then I have to open it the other way and have it running in the background, which I don't particularly want. But I think I'm going to have to, just because my chat. YouTube, what have you done? Why do you open up the YouTube app when I go to turn my chat on? What is this? Okay, I don't really have a choice. I'm gonna have to. No, it still seems to be. Okay, this is really weird. I have no idea what is going on with this right now. I'm going to close the YouTube app on this phone, reopen it, because I'm assuming that you guys would be saying something by this point for it not to be. Now I'm running the other way, which I don't particularly want, but. I don't know what to say. I don't know what's going on. Like, surely something would be happening, because I'm guessing that my regulars would be in here saying something in the chat, but I can't see it. No matter what's happening, the whole thing just seems to be. I really hope that this doesn't happen tomorrow during raid hour, because if so, it's going to be impossible to run a raid hour. If I can't communicate with you guys in the chat, then there's going to be no way for me to act. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I guess we'll just have to keep on rolling. Oh, guys, if you can hear me, please do hit the thumbs up button so I know that you guys are at least hearing me say that, because I can see the likes on the screen. So if you hit the like button, not only does it help the channel and all that sort of stuff, but at the same time, it shows me that you guys are there in some... There we go. Okay, so you can hear me. There is communication going on. But why isn't it in the chat? Like, what if I put something in the chat? Does that... Hello? Question mark? That pops up for me. My chat pops up. Also, the stream seems to be looking very cactus at the moment. I mean, I suppose it's better that it's happened now on this than for tomorrow, so hopefully they'll fix the problem. But yeah, this is just getting ridiculous. Why does YouTube keep screwing around with stuff that doesn't need to be fixed and just breaking it even more and just going, oh well, we'll just leave it that way? Because yeah, I can't even ask you guys if the quality of the stream for you is also a little bit broad, because it looks pretty block for me. Which is not ideal. Why is it doing that? Why is it opening up the YouTube app when I open up the chat? That just seems absolutely broken. And this is the frustrating thing about it, because like I just said, this is stuff that doesn't need to be fixed, that they just seem to be stuffing around with and just breaking it even more. And instead of... They're doing a Niantic. They're making it that things just aren't running properly before they push it out into the real world, and then we just have to suffer for it as streamers. If it's not Niantic we're complaining about, it's YouTube. Oh my god, but what is with the quality of what is going on right now? I really hope it doesn't look like that for you. Okay, that looks still not great quality. Jesus. Yeah. Like I said, hopefully this is fixed by tomorrow for raid hour, otherwise we might just have to cancel it, sort of thing. Like, I'll hide out. No, actually, so just not talking to me. I'm not sharing code right now. I do code sharing for raid hours and raid days, which is tomorrow. My friends list is full at the moment now anyway, I think. Pretty much. Hey, Coupon King, how you going? Okay, now we're getting some people. Did YouTube just miraculously fix itself, or what is going on? You guys are just being very quiet. Hey, Negan. Alright, did you guys just come into the chat now, or have you been trying to talk for like the last 14 minutes? Because things seem to be very broken on YouTube today. So I don't know what is going on. That wind is a little bit blustery. Like I said, at least it's not 41 degrees. I could much deal with this, yeah, I'd much rather deal with this than yesterday's weather. Thanking the stars that it's not 41 degrees today to walk around in this. How you doing, Katie? Welcome in. Katie, since you're on plenty streams and stuff like that, just check to see if the chat, when he starts his stream, check to see that the chat and everything is working from the start, because it seemed that I was having some issues. Also, if I open up the chat on the phone like this, it keeps taking me to the YouTube app and giving me questionable ads for some reason. That is not what we don't need that on the stream. Thank you much, YouTube. Why are you giving me questionable ads? So yeah, it's very weird that when I try to turn on my
iPad, for some reason, it's taking me to the YouTube app rather than actually opening up the chat on the screen. When I first started streaming, chat just didn't seem to be working, so I had to open it up on this phone in the new format, see if things would change. So, I don't know. We seem to have been having more hiccups with YouTube today. You just came in? Okay. That's alright. As long as things are working now, it just seemed that it was a very rough start. With some YouTube glitches. So, I don't know. That would be why I'm a bit behind. We'll do that. Strange. That's annoying. Yeah. I mean, it's bad enough that the problem with scheduling streams is still a thing, I'm assuming. Because I haven't been scheduling my streams for the last couple of months now and just starting them as I go to stream. But I'm having to put thumbnails on the phone and do it the old-fashioned way, and I can't add tags to the videos, and I'm assuming that Matt is still having that issue as well. So it seems to be something that YouTube decided to do rather than being an actual glitch, which just doesn't make any sense of why they would do that. Oh. Hopefully we'll get a shiny. The stream quality still seems to be down a bit in comparison to what it should be, which is not great. I don't know if it's just for me. Is it you guys having issues with the quality of the stream? Does it look a bit choppy for you guys too? Because all round it just seems to be a bit broken today. Not playing tonight. It's about 32 degrees. Well, thankfully it's not that. We did have 41 degrees here in Melbourne yesterday. So, yeah, I dodged a bullet having to do that. I probably wouldn't have done Spotlight Hour if I was having to walk around in 41 degrees weather, just to be perfectly honest, because I don't think this Spotlight Hour really would have warranted walking around in that type of weather. Okay, so yeah, Matt's still having that issue. Yeah, I don't know why they made it that you can't schedule streams anymore. Like, what is the benefit to making people just start a stream and not being able to schedule it? And I don't understand the logic with YouTube doing that. Like, you can still schedule the stream. It just doesn't start up the way that it's supposed to start up, even though you set it up as a screen sharing stream and not just a front face cam stream. Yeah, I don't understand. I was discussing it at the start of the stream, how YouTube has been doing a whole bunch of things lately which just seem to be counterproductive to streamers and just content creators in general, and I don't understand why they're doing it. They're focusing a lot more on just trying to get their, like, fighting ad blockers, just because they did all that big war against ad blockers, leading up to going mega overboard with ads, because that's what they're doing now. You can't watch a single video without having to put up with ads every 10 seconds. So they knew that they were going to do that. And that's why they're from blockers, just because they've just become greedy. They're already owned by Google. Billions of dollars a year, not enough. Get some of that greedy ad revenue. Fantastic. Yeah, I've hit that part of the trial where it usually lags a bit, but yeah, the quality of the stream just seems to be cactus today. Yeah, he has to reset it every... Yeah, I just gave up trying. and just setting up the stream a few minutes before I start it, sort of thing. Yeah, it's a bit broken. Yeah, I'm assuming that you're talking about the stream quality. Yeah, I don't know what's going on today. YouTube just seems to be broken as hell. Keeps buffering for you, that's why your chat is delayed, but you just restarted. Usually the chat, like the stream does get a little bit bogged down on this part of the trail just because of the trees that are alongside me. They seem to block the but yeah, just in general, the quality of the stream seems to be way down. It's never this bad. Well, I'm assuming it's never this bad. So yeah, it seems to just be, it's really blurred. Yeah, I can see it on mine as well because I have to play it on this one today because the other chat wasn't working. So, I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going on. It seems that like YouTube is just having an absolute horrendous day for, I don't know if it's a problem with their servers or, because like I said, it's never this bad. Like we have moments where it can get choppy like this, but it's never this bad. Oh, there you go. Just sort of picked up a little bit there. It just seems to be across the board just terrible today. So they may have made some changes to the bit rate streams and sounds a bit suspect, but tinkering with code and it's just not worked out the way that they were intending it. But knowing YouTube, like I said, they'll just leave it this way. They'll be like, nah, it's fine. It affects people that use our service, but nah, it's fine. They'll just get used to it. We can't make all of this. We're busy trying to make ads. So yeah, so yeah, Katie, if you're still here, when Matt does start his stream, let me know if he's also having these issues with chat and just quality and all that sort of stuff, so I know that it's not just me. I mean, weather's fine. I don't think it'd be the weather that's causing this. They don't care about anything but their bank account. Exactly. But we're the ones that make them all this money, so surely they can... You'd think that they would put the effort into making it a streamlined, successful service that people can actually use without all these headaches, just so they can make more money off of that. But for some reason, yeah, I don't understand it. You let me know if it does a ping too. Okay, cool. Thank you. Spoke too soon. It's clear. Yeah, no, it seems to like drop in and look a little bit better and then just gets really blurry again. Like this has happened in the past for a few streams, but it seems to be just sort of out of the blue. It'll do it, so hopefully by tomorrow, like I said, for raid hour, all these issues will be fixed. That's what we thought about the other issues that now seem to be a permanent feature, like the scheduling and all that sort of stuff, so we will see. We will see. Yeah, YouTube's really gone downhill since they changed CEOs. Carolyn Wozniacki seemed to do it well. Everything, well, not everything, but for the most part, YouTube, you know, yeah, since the new management basically taken over, it's just gone downhill. It's questionable these days, and they just don't seem to care about making it a decent service. Like, you can tell where their priorities are. They're trying to combat, well, not combat, but just contest with TikTok with shorts and all that sort of stuff, and Instagram Reels by setting up the shorts tab, which is all well and good, but it doesn't mean it should take your focus off of everything else that's on the platform, just because YouTube is a universal platform, unlike TikTok or Instagram or anything like that. There's long form, short form, and sort of like live streaming and stuff like that. So if you're going to have all three, you should focus on all three and make sure all three are actually working well, instead of just putting all your eggs in one basket. What am I saying? When I open up my thing and I click on the actual chat to open up chat in stream, for some reason it's opening up the actual YouTube app, which I don't understand why it's opening up the YouTube app instead of just opening up the chat on screen. You have all the shinies for these Pokemon. I have one of each, so I would like to get the other two so I can finish off their evolution lines. But how you doing, James? Interesting screen for the winter event. That's nice. As I said when the stream first started, it was 41 here in Melbourne yesterday, so having snow and stuff around is basically the polar opposite of what it was. It was absolute hell on earth yesterday. Hey, it's Charlie. You can tell what I watch. Got some Moist Critical. Yeah, all my suggested comes up. But of course, as soon as I did, like the YouTube app comes up, because, you know, YouTube just has random ads, and it has all these really questionable ads pop up, and it's just like, anime dating! It's like, I don't want anime dating, what are you talking about? Why is that on my screen? Especially while I'm streaming. Like, come on, YouTube. You want everything to be family friendly. You know, people aren't allowed to swear during streams anymore. People aren't allowed to, you know, do questionable, like, you shouldn't do questionable, you know. They're trying to push towards being family friendly. And then as soon as you open your app, you've got all, like, anime dating ads and stuff. And it's just like, that just doesn't make sense. It's either one or the other. The quality of the stream does look like it's gotten a bit better though. So hopefully we've gotten past that being an issue. So we've won one of the battles. No incense? Nah. I thought about it at the start of the stream, and I was like, nah, there's no point, because it's double full odds that are spawning. So the chances of actually getting a shiny are probably pretty low anyway. So I was, you know, is it really worth wasting an incense just to try and get this stuff? And I'm getting a lot of stuff that isn't even the featured one spawning, which is very strange, because usually it's mainly featured stuff that's... One more minute of Katie being here. She said that she'd come back and let me know if Matt is having the same issues. So it's all good. But yeah, at least we've got the chat communicating now, because that was one of the issues that I was hoping that it wasn't going to be for tomorrow. Not being able to communicate with chat during a raid hour stream is very difficult. How you doing, Quillfish? Welcome in. How are you doing? You'll definitely let me know. Thank you. What's the boss tomorrow? Mega Latios. So yeah, we've got Mega Latios tomorrow, then next week it's Mega Latias. But it does fall on Christmas Day, raid hour, so chances are I probably won't be hosting raids on Christmas Day. So yeah, unfortunately the raid bosses this month have been very average. Like, I do need a shiny Latios still. So, I mean, hopefully I can get one tomorrow. That would be nice, so I can finally get that shiny off the list. But, yeah, just in general, like Mega Latias, Latios, and Genesect. Where is our Kirim? Like, why doesn't Kirim spawn this year? That was usually our Christmas time raid boss because of, you know, Ice Dragon. I'm assuming because it is black and white, and it is the one that you use to fuse Reshiram and Zekrom, that they're saving it for that rather than having it as the featured Christmas Pokemon legendary this year. So, Mega Raid. I mean, they are a legendary Pokemon still. Technically, you know, it's still legendary raid hour, but yes, Mega Latios and Latias. But yeah, these ones just haven't been a great draw card. I didn't think they would be. I knew that tonight was going to be relatively quiet, but I wasn't expecting to have all the issues that we've had with the stream as well. But we get you guys in here. So yeah, if you haven't already, guys, please do hit that thumbs up button. But yeah, you can see a big discrepancy in the difference between like tonight's stream, where you've got two average Pokemon spawning for raid hour, and then spotlight hour, and then on the weekend where we had Zekrom raids, Necrozma raids, it's like jam-packed all stream. Hey, I just got my 2 kilometers walked. I don't even know what that's for. More unlikely. This is actually the first time that I've booked in here for today. Honestly, when I came out to stream, that was the first time that I've opened my game all day. I suppose we can catch one of these since it's a part of our research. Stream seems to be a bit behind again. So I got a horn on my head because of the bloody wind. Alright, so we're just over halfway through. So that time is... I don't know, it's been mixed. The first part of it seemed to really drag on just because we were struggling to communicate. We've still got 25 minutes to see if we can get ourselves a shiny. You guys have gone very quiet. Yeah, no, I think in general, you can tell that the devs aren't putting, well, it's probably not the devs, because the devs are just told what to do by the CEOs, but you can tell that the CEOs of Niantic and stuff they're very much lost interest in this game, I think. It's because you look at events these days and they just don't seem to have the same just energy put into them anymore. Hey Jimmy, Matt said his did too. He has a bit of a workaround. I'll message you. Okay, cool. Thank you. Alright, because I've still got the chat that I can look at on this phone, so it's not wish YouTube would just fix the issues that they have. Windy days. Even if I tie my hair back, the wind still finds a way of making my hair just annoying. As soon as I leave the house, my hair just gets annoying. Bloody wind. I hate you, wind. Why do we have to live in such a windy part of the world? Australia, too windy. Need to come and experience winter in Canada. No, I don't like winter, so I don't need to go in. I live in Australia where it doesn't really snow, for the most part during winter, and I find that cold enough. I don't need to go anywhere where it's actually below zero and stuff for winter. Thank you very much. Tommy Gunn, how you doing? Welcome in. How's your day? And I'm assuming you're saying that I need to come and experience the winter just because of the wind, the cold wind. I mean, here in Melbourne yesterday, like I said, it was 41 degrees Celsius, and we had wind gusts up to 70 kilometers an hour, sort of thing. So yeah, you put those two together and it's like, you should come and experience a Melbourne like an Australian summer. Oh, because of the snow. Okay. Like, don't get me wrong, we do get snow here in Australia, but mainly in the Alpine region. Sort of northern Victoria into New South Wales. It's basically the only place that it snows. We're just a little bit too in altitude. If you drive a bit further up the freeway, like literally 10 to 20 kilometers up the freeway, you start getting into the high country, and it does snow up there during winter, like around Ballarat stuff, but it's rare-ish. Raids in about 20 minutes. No, raids are tomorrow. Spotlight hour is tonight. So raids will be this time tomorrow. We'll be doing raid hour. So yeah, remember it's 6 p.m. my local time that they start. So we're at 20 to 7 now. Now my internet seems to... the quality of the stream has gone down again, so I don't know what it is. Has to be a YouTube thing. $11 p.m. Pacific time and 2 a.m. Eastern time. But what about Central time? What's in between that? Yeah, so depending on what coast you are in America, sort of thing. Unfortunately, it can be like as late as 2 a.m. But it is just Mega Latios rather, so you won't be missing out on too much if you can't make it. Central is it's like it should be fairly easy to guess, because it's like an hour in between either or sort of thing. That I am, Ryuga. That I am. Oh. Apparently I don't have any Pokemon to put into this, so I not have any? I don't know. Been getting to that a bit. One or no Pokemon. Like for the Dramper one, I only got one Dramper in my storage. So I was like, oh, okay. So I strategically made sure I put it into one that I knew other people wouldn't put too much into, and I ended up winning it. So I chose right. Happy holidays. Yeah, what is it? It's like the 16th today? 17th. Yeah, it's like a week away. It is next Wednesday. So like I said, unfortunately, raid hour next week falls onto Christmas Day. So chances are I won't be streaming next week for raid hour, but it's only in Mega Latias, so it's not too much of an issue. Alright, got a little over 15 minutes left to see if we can get this shiny boy. It's Mega Latias, yes. Like, I understand that they can't just cancel an event because of Christmas, because not everybody celebrates Christmas, so, you know. But at the same time, it's like, couldn't they just reschedule it for, I mean, because we've had all these raid weeks going on leading into big events and stuff like that, so surely they could have just been like, all right, well, it falls on Christmas Day for, you know, a lot of the world sort of things, so let's just move it to the Thursday, like Boxing Day or something like that. I don't think people would have really cared that much. To me, that just makes more sense. The worst one was EX raids on Christmas. Thankfully, I never... Wait, did I? I don't know. I can't remember if I ever had to do an EX raid on Christmas. EX raids were that long ago. Like, that was pre-COVID sort of thing. It's just like, oh my god. It's hard to believe that that was, you know, 5 years ago now. It's like, what happened to the last 5 years? Like, 2019, 2020, you know, 4 to 5 years ago. Going into 2025, it's like, what? The last 5 years has just been a blur. Like, I see it all the time, like memes on Instagram and stuff like that. Just like, no, it's still 2016. Because it really feels odd, you know, like 2016 was only last year or something like that. Because it really feels like that. I should get hired by Niantic. I don't think I'd want to work for Niantic just quietly. How you doing, Joshua? Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know if Niantic would be a company that I would want to work for just quietly. They're very hated. You'd cop a lot of flack working for Niantic. You got your shiny Jirachi today, 89%. Nice. I am still years from getting my shiny Jirachi just because you need to get the 10 best buddies sort of thing, and it's like, I just don't interact with my Pokemon in it. It's just one of the features of the game which I don't really use. So I think I have like 4 in total best buddies. Yeah, so there's some things like that which I just never going to end up getting just because I'm like, I really can't be bothered putting in that much effort for a single Pokemon anymore. Things changed, alright? My priorities have changed. That was the step that holds you back for ages too. 10 best buddies, yeah. It's just excessive. Like, I understand they're the master work. Like, it's supposed to be a bit more challenging, but that sort of stuff is just, it's just time consuming and annoying more than anything. Like I said, I just don't have the patience for it anymore. It's like, I got other things to spend my time doing. the wild area event, like 2 8-hour streams, one on a really, really, really hot day. My battery just ain't what it used to be. It seems to be draining on my phone very quickly these days. Yeah, when I started streaming, it was like 70%, 74% or something like that. And I've been streaming for less than an hour. So it shows you how consuming, like energy consuming the game and streaming and all that sort of stuff is on your phone, how draining it is. Sun's probably not helping. The sun's not too bad. Like it's not too bad today. No, just in general, like I said, the battery has been declining sort of steadily for a while now because the phone's a couple of years old. But just after that last big event that we had, I think it was the 41 degree day, or close to 40 degree day rather, and just the battery didn't like it. So it's just taking a bit of a toll on the phone. I had no plans of getting a new phone. I still don't. Like, as long as I got my charger, it's fine. I don't think I want to buy another phone specifically just because of the game. I think we're past that point now. The phone still lasts me. Walking for a little bit further and then just turn around and walk back to the car because I don't think I want to do another full lap around. That is there. My Gorllapod. Can't hear what I'm saying. Is it because of the stream or the wind? Yeah, the quality of tonight's stream has just been horrific. Otherwise, so I think we'll just chalk this one up to being a bit of a bust because of the internet and YouTube, the wind, okay, and the wind. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about any of those things. Try and shield the phone a bit. Looks like we're walking above the clouds. It does look a little bit like that, doesn't it? More cloud than snow. You'd have to be fairly old to remember. But does anybody remember the old paddle pops, like the blue and white ones? They're like bubblegum flavored paddle pops. And they look like swishy cloud sky type of things. That's what it reminds me of. I miss those paddle pops. They used to be like my favorite. And then they took them away. There's so many items and stuff like that that I can remember as a child that just don't exist anymore. I was like, oh, just all the discontinued. Like they had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ice creams. They were really cool. I miss them. You thought that they just look like that's what I thought as a kid. I was like, hey, they look like the sky, like swishy clouds in the sky, but they taste like bubblegum. Does that mean that the sky tastes like bubblegum? Yeah, but they had, like I said, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ice creams. What other ones did they have? The candy bags. They were just like, the ice cream was shaped like a bag, and it just had little bits of candy, like in the actual ice cream. Types of ice creams that they had like when I was a kid that no longer exist. wasn't Bubblegum Bill, it was Bubble-O Bill, and they still exist, don't they? Bubble-O Bill's still a thing, yeah? Or have they discontinued them now as well? I wouldn't know, I haven't bought an ice cream from the shop, because corner stores don't exist anymore. Like, that was one of the things, like, when I was a kid, we still had corner stores, because everything wasn't monopolized by Coles and Woolworths and stuff like that. So you still had tiny milk bars that you would go to and buy ice creams and stuff. Coles sells them to you. Wait, the sky paddle pops. Wait, did they bring them back? Because I was sure they discontinued them. Alright. I think we've walked far enough. I'm going to turn around and walk back to the car, because by the time I get back to the car... They did discontinue Sunny Boys. Used to get them in primary school. They used to sell them in the canteen. So you'd get on a hot summer's day, you'd go and you'd get one of them, and it would last you like all of lunchtime, and then you'd be sitting there in class still chewing on this ice block, this orange flavoured ice block. Good old Sunny Boys. At least Zupa Dupas are still around. I went out for Christmas lunch on Saturday with my family, because my sister's going to be away for Christmas with her husband's family. So yeah, we had Christmas lunch, and Santa came, like, it was at their golf club near my house, and they had like Santa come for the kiddies that were there, and yeah, they were handing out Zupa Dupas to all. This is like, they still exist. That's good to see. So what we used to do in primary school with them is you'd buy one at the start of lunchtime, and then you would just leave it unopened and just let it melt. And so by the end of lunchtime, you'd have a very small drink, but it'd be like this ice cold, basically, drink that you could just drink. I mean, it's being a kid. Being a kid was cool. Just the irony of it all. You know, when you're a kid, all you want to do is grow up. You're like, oh, I hate being a kid. I just want to grow up so I can do cool things like adults. And then you grow up and you realize that being an adult sucks. Like, God damn it, I have to pay taxes at work and go to bed. You're like, oh, I can stay up all night when I'm an adult. But then you become an adult, you're like, oh, I have to go to bed, I'm old. Or I have to get up early to go to work. So it turns out that you don't actually get to stay up all night. You just have to go to bed anyway. And yeah, all you want to do when you grow up is just wish like you were a kid again. So it's just like, if only we could tell the kid. Well, we do. We're like, don't grow up. You don't want to grow up. You just want to stay a kid forever. Trust me. It's life. Paying taxes and working is not life. It's humans. I don't see zebras having to go out and get a job, pay taxes, pay for water and shit. They just have to wander around in Africa and dodge lions, and then they can get to their drinks and their grass. Stupid people making taxes and stuff. I don't want to have to pay taxes. For some reason, I read that as you wish for a new uncle. It's like, wait, what? You want a new uncle? That sounds a bit ominous. You want a new ankle. You're tired of the one that's hurting you. Yeah, that's another thing that happens when you get older. You just start getting pains for some reason. Just out of nowhere, things just start hurting and you're just like, Great. More signs of aging. Like, I've got this pain in my thumb at the moment. I think it's for the years and years of opening bottles with a lighter, and like, because it's exactly where the lighter sits on my thumb, where I sort of like leverage the lighter up against the bottle top to pop the top. Yeah. So now I have a sore thumb, and it just won't go away. They have to pay for the water, especially when crossing in their migrations as zebras. Yeah, I understand that animals, like, that was just an example that I was using, okay? It probably wasn't the best example. But yeah, there's so many animals in the world that they don't have to pay taxes or anything. A new spine, please. Yeah, I could do with one of them too. Definitely could go with a new spine. New spine, new thumb, new knees. But knees have always been a problem for me, even when I was a kid. Just sort of runs in the family, like genetically bad knees. Left. Doesn't look like we're going to get our shiny today. That's alright, I didn't think we were going to. Yeah, I don't understand why they decided to put Slugma in with this one too. They could have just had Bergmite and it would have been fine. Adding Slugma to it as well, I just feel like was a bit pointless. Like, it's not even a yeah, it's not even part of the event, sort of. Like, it doesn't fit in. Yay, choppy streams again. Loving it. I got a shiny Necrozma the other day. Nice, dude. I ended up getting 2 myself. From the second raid, I ended up getting a 98% shiny Necrozma. So, almost the Shundo. I think most people ended up getting a shiny on the weekend, given that they're a 1 in 10 sort of thing. I think from every single one of those raid days that we've had, I've ended up getting at least 1 shiny. Some of them have been a bit more challenging than others. I know that the, when was it? Hisuian Samurott, that took me 23-ish raids, something around that. And it was like the last raid that we were doing for the day when I finally got the shiny. It was such a challenging one. Everybody else was getting them, like, because I'm streaming and hosting the raids. So everybody's like, oh, I got the shiny, I got the shiny. I'm just like, every raid, just like, congratulations. Yeah, awesome. Game over. Oh, and Sandy Gust also ran from me too. Awesome. Megaladius has been an a-hole. It's hard to catch. Thankfully, I don't tend to have a lot of issues when it comes to catching legendaries. I just have a really good catch rate with most legendaries for some reason. I don't know why. They don't tend to run from me. But I think it's just, yeah, Latias and Latios have always been a pain in the ass. Just because they are very zippy. For the lack of a better word, they like to zip around and do their little attacks and stuff. He doesn't stop. Exactly, like they're very zippy. Zippy little buggers they are. Given that this is my daily spawn. Maybe I should catch it. Yeah, I will be hosting Latios raids rather, tomorrow for you guys. So that'll be our raid hour. So you're more than welcome to come in and try and get some more tomorrow, David, if you can't end up getting one. You got a level 100% Growlithe earlier. Was the funniest thing ever. Gotta love getting those level 1 hundos. You're like, awesome, I'm either spending a load of dust on this thing or it's just gonna stay a level 1 forever. I have quite a few level 1 shinies. Not level 1 shinies, level 1 hundos rather. From when I used to hunt the hundos back in the day. Fly up into the car with me. Get it out of the car. So a look, what have we got? 4-star and CP. I think I've actually powered up the Aber is definitely. It's probably the only one that I've still got. I think I've powered up some of the other ones. Because yeah, that's not a level 1 anymore. That's my Giggity 69 CP Witch Hat Pikachu. So yeah, it looks like the Brett's the only one that I've still got. I did have an Eevee as well that was like level 1, but I think I ended up powering it up a few times. What are you doing? Windows down rather than sitting in an oven. You need 400 more Necrozma things so you can get this. You need the fusion candies, the energies. I have so much because these raids that I was doing for Necrozma were yeah, we did a whole bunch of them during GoFest as well. So I have more than enough. 3,200 Solgalios and then 2,700 Lunalas. The XL, the rare XLs, or just the Necrozma XLs is what I was really hoping to get more of. We got quite a few. We got nearly 100, I think, from the raid day. We didn't do as many raids as I thought we would have ended up doing. But yeah, we did a nice handful of raids. Like I said, this one was like from the second raid of the day. I was like, why couldn't you have just been a hundo? Like a shundo, rather. Always almost shundos. Screeches. You got a shiny Halloween Piplup. Sorry, yeah, shiny Halloween Piplup. Only holiday event shiny you've gotten. I've got a lot of the shiny holiday ones. We've got quite a few Pikachus. Like New Year's shiny Pikachus, Christmas Pikachus, and Pikachus. I've got Halloween Pikachus. Yeah, so I think there's like 6 or 7 just Pikachu, like special Pikachus. Let's have a look at how many shiny special Pikachus. So yeah, there's 30 shiny Pikachus. So yeah, there's Christmas Pikachu. Starting from the start, like Christmas Pikachu, Christmas Pikachu, Christmas Pikachu, Halloween Pikachu, Anniversary Pikachu. That's I think that's a New Year's one. Yeah, first, yeah, so that was the New Year's Pikachu. Halloween Pikachu. Don't know Pichu should be in there as well. Oh wait, no, Pichu. So yeah, I got a Christmas Pichu as well. Oh, it says stretches, not scratch. Okay. I read it as screeches, alright, because I was like, she's really excited that I got the 98% Necrozma. Awesome. I'm glad somebody's excited about it. You could have been screeching as well, who knows? Don't most people screech when they stretch? I know I do. It's probably with my shoulder. It's that getting old thing again, it's just... You've been hunting shiny Ponyta and trying to get enough for Whalmer. The evolution everyone loves. Long Bus Whaleboy. I actually... That is one of the Shundos that I do have. We have a Shundo Whale Lord. If you short costume and... Okay. There you go. And you've been hunting shiny Ponyta. Didn't you do Ponyta's Community Day? That was like only a few months back. Don't stress too much because it will be one of the featured Pokemon this month during Com Day because it's the makeup month. So yeah, we have two days of Com Days this weekend. And it's featuring all the previous year's Com Day shinies. So yeah, Ponyta will be one of them. You have shiny Lucario. I didn't end up getting any of the hatted ones like Lucario or Rayquaza and stuff like that. Just wasn't really hunting them as hard as some of the other Pikachus. I think it was the Christmas ones and the Halloween ones back when I was still playing the game like quite regularly, like every day, going out and hunting this stuff while I was filming videos. So it just made it, got those ones sort of thing. But nice. Alright. Well, my phone is on 19% battery, which means it's going to run out pretty soon. But like I said, I started streaming and my phone was on like 74%. I mean, going for a bit over an hour and it's down to 19%. So, yeah, the battery on the phone's not doing too well these days. But anyway, I am going to wrap up the stream here, guys. But if you haven't already, please do hit that thumbs up button on the stream. It does help out immensely. Yeah, we had a lot of issues with tonight's stream when it came to like communicating through the chat at the start of the stream. Stream quality was definitely down. I don't know if that was just the weather or if YouTube was having issues or my internet's having issues or something like that. But yeah, stream quality was just a bit suspect today, but unfortunately you get that when you're a mobile streamer out and about in the real world. You're at the mercy of the elements and internet, and it's just Australian internet on top of that as well. How you doing, Becky? I'm just wrapping up the stream now, dude. Unfortunately. So yeah, you've come in just to say goodbye. Hey, you going fishing tonight? Nice, dude, nice. Going fishing for some shinies. That's what I was doing. Trying to get them shinies. But yeah. Alrighty, guys. I will be back tomorrow evening for Raid Hour. It is Mega Latios. Latios, my god. Why do they have to give similar names? Yeah, so Shiny Latios, Mega Latios will be tomorrow. So I'm pretty sure it's a pain in the ass to beat because it's a Mega and it's a Legendary, so it's just one of those really pain in the ass Pokemon we're going to need. Big squads. So we'll see how we go for numbers tomorrow, but that's... Did you miss Raid Hour? No, Raid Hour's tomorrow night. I'm a shade. But if you come into tomorrow night's stream at this time, you will have missed it, so make sure you come in an hour early. Subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Best way to get notified when I go live. But yeah, Raid Hour is tomorrow, dude. But yeah, awesome, guys. I'm going to wrap it up here. But thank you for so much for everybody that has put up with all the issues in tonight's stream. Hopefully YouTube or whatever has fixed itself by tomorrow, and tomorrow night's stream is running a lot more smooth. And yeah, then it's Com Day on the weekend. So until then, guys, enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your spotlight hours. Hopefully you guys will get the shiny. And I'll see you guys tomorrow evening for some raids. You just caught a 98% level 27 Scyther shiny, but you're gonna, so you haven't got a mana code. That's alright. I'm sure you'll get one. They drop from stops. Not so much as they used to, but just, you'll get one. I'm sure. Won't take too long to spin some stops. But alrighty, guys. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow evening for some raids. Until then, peace out. Have a good one. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.